Here we are.
Hello.
We are live. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
All right. Oh, I think the notifications are starting.
Hush.
Yay. Hello, everybody. We hope you have had a wonderful week. You're here to have some more fun.
Right.
So let us know your questions. Hey, Bean. Bean is in the house. Let us know what you guys want to talk about. Any questions you have?
There we go.
Oh, Mary Meat from NYC. Hi,
Well,
Justice. Thanks for joining.
hello.
Hey. Oh, I better get in the group so I can see.
Whoop, whoop.
Talking. My group comments don't show up unless I'm in here, so let me do that really quick. Here we go. Awesome. Yay. Hey, Lori. All right. Fun times. You guys, let's know if you guys have anything to talk about, magically speaking, or spiritually, any questions you have, and if you want some card pulls, we are doing that. We'll do one card, just like last week. I'll pull a card and Rose will pull a card. And last week we were on fire with these cards, just matching up. So that was really cool. Oh, I had some fallouts.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Justice. Another child at 49. Well, you know what? We'll see. I'm okay. So right before I read your question, I said that these cards fell out. So we have the Bright Mother. So the Mother card, Justice, fell out, and Magic, Natural Magic. So this is the energies and the natural magic that is all around you and available. So paired with the Bright Mother card, I think it's really whatever you want to create. If you're willing to put in the effort and the energy and ask the universe for what you want, really do some deep work on it, call it in, and make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do to prepare yourself and your body, because the Bright Mother card is not just about being a mother, it's also about taking care of yourself. So there's a lot of self-love and self-care in this as well, because, unless you're fully able to take care of yourself, it's harder to be that parent and show up as the parent that you want to be. So I think this is all of a call to say that you want to make sure that you are doing the steps necessary if that's something that you want. So I would say for sure, taking care of your body and asking for what you want. So there it is, Justice. Those are, I think, your cards that fell out. There were two that wanted to show up. Rose, what do you got?
I got, there we go. It's Moon Dragon. This card's all about emotions. So again, it goes with yours. Like, just keep an eye on your emotions. Make sure you're, stay in that positive state of mind. And
right. Well, and to that point, what came up when you said that popped in my head was stress.
Yes.
So stress is terrible for your body. And I feel like stress can really mess things up, especially if you are trying to get pregnant, for sure. So it can play a big factor in things as well. So
right.
Yeah, that's what I got. Hey, Amanda, I am great, my dear. How are you? So good to see you. I hope you're good. It's been a while since I've heard from you, and we've chatted and checked in. You're so welcome, Justice. Hey, Monica.
Hi.
Thanks for joining. Let's see. Who are we? Ooh, where's my comments? Somebody left a comment. I'm trying to see.
It'd be great to know if I will survive my 16-year-old daughter.
Right? And I can't tell who that is. The comments are acting crazy. Let me try in here. Might still be Lori. I'm not sure because I can't. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Just had to like refresh. Yes. Okay. All right. All right, Lori. So you want to know about your kid? That's fun. Your daughter. Okay. Let's see what comes up.
Right.
Jumping. Oh, we had a fly out. This thing came flying out. Ooh, Lori, the feline. Okay, so the feline, Lori, it's all about doing what you know you need to do. So if there's something that you've been putting off doing, like maybe you don't want to be like that person that has to put your foot down or make her do things that she doesn't want to do, but you know you really got to be that person and you got to set those really firm boundaries and make sure that you're, you know, not always fun, right? You got to be the mean mom sometimes. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. That's the card that came flying out. It's just doing what you know you need to do, going through those motions and steps. So that's what I got, Lori. Rose, what do you got?
I got Magnolia, and that's all about focus. So I
Mm.
honestly, truly cannot add any more than what Whitney said because it was exactly what was popping up for me too. Was that the focus, buckle down, more routine, structure, stick to your guns.
Yes. Stick to the guns. Yep. For sure. Yeah. Monica said, last time I got disconnected on the last live on Facebook. Oh, no. Well, you're on YouTube, so hopefully it stays through. Oh, Amanda, I'm great. Thank you. Some free time, so I was happy to see. Oh, yay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Lori said, I swear I don't think I'll make it. You will. You will.
You
You
will, you
stay
will.
strong. Stay strong. Okay, I did have some more Fallout cards, so let's see what's going on here. I have no idea who this might be for, so I'm gonna put it out here per the usual, and whoever you feel like, if it's speaking to you, you take the message. All right, so the two cards that just came flying out as I was shuffling is the Luminous Doom. Okay, and you guys, this is crazy, but Luminous Doom actually used to be my favorite card in the deck because look at that sweet little face. I mean, he just needs a hug, right?
Right.
Like you just want to scoop him up and love him. So what he's all about is he's like that little bit of touch of depression that likes to sneak in and just hang out, right? So it's not real heavy, but there's just this melancholy that just kind of lingers. And what he's saying is, what are you missing? What are you not letting go of? What are you not releasing? What are you holding on to that is keeping that little bit of sadness in your life, and is holding you back from really experiencing the full joy that is available to you? Okay. So there's that paired with the green woman. Okay. And she is all about that magic inside of you, that magical spark that is just so alive and thriving, full of magic and wonder and inspiration and creativity and all those, magical feelings, right? Like when something synchronistic happens, when you get a sign, when you are full on in your faith and belief in, whatever it is that you believe in, but like you've got some kind of validation, you've been heard and you are on fire with that, right? So what's happening is with these two together is we're being asked to let go of the sadness by tapping into that natural magic and just grabbing and holding on to that which you know is within you. You've experienced it before, okay? And this is why I talk about journaling and having, those moments that you can go back to, right? Where you felt so on fire, magical, life is good, joy is happening for you, and it happened like magic, right? So that's why you want to have those, so you have that to go back to. So when the sadness starts to creep in, you know what to do. You pull your magic out. Okay, so if you're a magical person, I'm going to, of course, say go do your spell work, go do your ritual. If you're not magical, that's okay too. What do? Whatever you believe, if that's prayer, if that's meditation, um, whatever it is that works for you. If it's journaling, if it's getting up early in the morning and watching the sunrise and just having that moment to enjoy life in a still in the stillness of it all, right? Whatever works for you, but tap back into it and be willing to look at and find out what is this little bit of sadness that you can let go of if you choose to. Hey, Robin. Yeah, we can do a card for you for sure.
You gotta love that Whitney wisdom.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Lori, I'm reading your comment. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know it's hard. I can't even imagine, like, I know it's coming with my daughter of like, oh, I know that's a bad idea. I know she's gonna hate that. Lori, honestly though, okay, you're intuitive, right? You're intuitive. And, I don't care if she thinks you're crazy cakes. Tell her. Tell her, right? I don't if she doesn't want to hear it, oh well, tell her anyway. If there is something weighing on your heart and speaking in your heart and your intuition is screaming at you to tell your child, tell her. Because eventually she'll realize, okay, my mom is right. And what's going to happen is, yes, she will get mad. She will get mad. She's not going to want to hear it. And that you end up right, she's going to get mad about it. It's going to happen, okay? But eventually she's going to get to the point of asking you, Mom, what do you think about this? Because she's going to start to realize your intuition is on fire and you're accurate. And she's going to start trusting you. She's going to start opening up to you. So you got to get through the you're pissing her off phase.
Right.
Then she's going to be like, okay, I see this is actually an asset that I can use. Let me start tapping into it. And then on top of that, you're going to be the inspiration for her of, okay, my mom has this crazy awesome intuition. She listens to it. She trusts it. It works. Maybe I can be that way too. And then she will start to have that faith and confidence in her own intuition and start listening and trusting herself because you're setting the example. So hold strong and tell her. Tell her. Like I said, she's not going to want to hear it at first. She's going to get mad. But eventually she'll get to the place where she respects you and she learns from you. And that's going to be the cool point. All right. All right. So we've got Robin Allen. I said Alan. Robin. We're going to do a card pull for Robin.
Robin have a question?
Nope. She just wanted a card. Robin just wants a card. So we're going to do a card for Robin. Let's see. All right, Robin. I have, ooh. All right, Lothus the Wild. So he's all about that crazy energy, okay? That wild, crazy energy, Robin. So whatever crazy is going on, you got two options. Roll with it and let it run its course, or shut it off. Turn off the crazy. So I know sometimes that's easier said than done, especially if you're not the one that's in control of the crazy, if somebody's bringing the crazy to you. But set that boundary and turn it off, okay? You don't have to engage in somebody else's crazy, okay? But again, if it's something that you feel like maybe you can't or don't have control of, which, again, I say, go to your prayer, go to your ritual, go to your spell work, whatever it is that you do, because I feel like we always have options, but you can ride out this crazy if you want to. So that's kind of what I'm getting. But there's a lot of crazy going on, Robin, and you get to choose how that crazy is going to affect you and how you're going to respond to it. That's what I got.
I got the Brat.
Ooh.
And this card is all about spoiled. So there's somebody in your life that's, like you were saying, the crazy, and it's all on how, you handle it, and don't create a spoiled brat kind of
Don't give into it.
situation,
Yeah.
you know?
So it is
But yeah,
somebody bringing the crazy, probably. So
yeah, no, definitely.
don't give into it. Set that boundary and turn it off. Nope, not today.
Right?
Shut that door. Like, don't got time
Not
for
gonna
this.
feed into that no more.
Not gonna play these games. Don't have to. Not going to. Don't need it.
Mhm. Not gonna give you what you need.
Right. Right. Exactly. All right. Yeah, Amanda, sure. Yay. Okay, so next is Amanda. I'm running behind on these comments, but you know how I get, you guys, I get talky.
Right.
Right. All right, Amanda. Let me get one more shuffle in. Ooh, all right. Let's hold on to that one. Popped out. All right, Amanda, let's see. All right, we had two that wanted to come up. So you've got three cards, Amanda. One fell out, and then two, as I was pulling one up, another one came with it. So the fallout card, Amanda, is the depression. Okay, so that's that depression. So don't give in to it. Okay, I know that's easier said than done. I think you've done great. I think you've come far, and I think you know that. So don't give in to whatever is maybe going on within you or within your mind that is trying to maybe have you pull back, because you have come this far. Acknowledge that growth. And yeah, sometimes we just need that moment of, okay, I'm not okay. And being okay with the fact that you're not okay and reaching out for that help when you need it. Okay. So do that if that's what you need to do. However, the next two cards. So the one that would have been on top, the next one, is a fresh new start, a brand new promising beginning. Okay. So there's new energy coming in, there's new life coming in, there's good things headed your way. They're good, they're promising. So please, please, please don't get stuck. Okay. Keep moving forward. All right. The next one that came along with it was the fairy godmother. So of course, that is miracles, rescue, that last minute help, like right when you're ready to give up, this comes in, okay? Your magic comes in, the divine comes in and will help you. So please don't forget to ask for that help and it will show up, okay? And sometimes we are the ones that are resistant to the help, even though we don't realize it. We're asking for it and we're trying to stay open to it, but yet we're the ones still pushing it away. So please, please, please stay open. Don't go backwards. Keep moving forward. Good is coming your way, okay? You've come a long way. Don't give up now, all right? Things are going to get better, okay? You're so welcome, Amanda. What do you got?
I got pedestal.
Ooh, okay.
And this card is all about choices. So,
Mm,
with everything that Whitney has told you, you've got to understand that the choice is truly yours. It lies within you and how you're going to take this situation and grow from it and learn from it.
yeah,
And once you make that choice, it seems like you've got a lot of really, really, really good stuff ahead of you.
making the choice. Absolutely. Yeah, so true. So true. Yes, yes, yes.
Goosebumps.
I know, me too. I just had my face up. I have to pull it back down. It's getting the chill bumps. Ooh, love it. All right. So, all right, let's see. Who do we have next? Justice. My boyfriend is in a coma, pulled through, and he will walk again. He's in a wheelchair, and considering he's 51. Someone gave him fentanyl. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Justice. I hope that he is, well on his way to recovery and will get better as you go, okay? For sure. But that's a lot to deal with. Whole lot to deal with. Um, for sure. And so that can, definitely create a lot of stress, especially with you talking about maybe wanting to have another child. So that can do a lot, and if he's the one that you're wanting to have that child with, you want to make sure one that that's something you're ready for, based on where he is or could be going with his recovery. You know, and then also where is he at in that process, right? Because it takes two. Um, and is he the best option? And I mean that as a in a physical way of, I'm just going to say it. Is his sperm well enough? Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Is it has it been damaged in some way? You know, all that stuff creates an effect in your body some way. So, you know, it might be if there's trouble there, it might not be you. I don't know. So it's something to think about, okay, and really consider. But that's a lot to try to pack on with everything else. So, let's see. Monica came over to Facebook. Can you pull a card for me? Absolutely. All right. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Oh my God. I love it. I can't remember. I think Rooster got it for me.
That's
Let's
awesome.
see. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he got it for me. I think for Christmas 2 years ago or something. Or maybe my birthday. Can't remember. Let's see. Okay, we have Monica. All right. Monica. And you guys, I know I'm going slow on the comments, but I promise we will get there. We kind of jump around. Oh my. Okay. All right, Monica, you had 3 come flying out. They're just flying. This did not even happen last week. Like I did not have all these cards flying out of the deck. It's crazy.
Right. They're
I'm
anxious
drinking
to be
my.
heard tonight.
I know. I'm drinking my lemon. No, honey lavender stress relief tea. That's what I'm drinking tonight, and I'm liking it. It's pretty good. Okay. All right, Monica. We have um, a little bit of mental chaos and perceptions that you need to work through. Okay, so I'm going to take this in pieces. But step 1 is like there's a lot going on up here, and you need to try to sift through and find a different perspective. I don't think you're seeing everything with like the step back and see everything full perspective. It's like you're too focused on something, and you need to zoom back and see the big picture and the higher perceptions, and that will bring some clarity for you. Okay, the next card that we have is the Fiery Sword, which is all about spiritual protection, all right, and being okay. All right, this is also an active principle. So, you know, taking action. So, if there's something that you need to do, go ahead and do it. But know that you are very protected, and you are wrapped up spiritually in protection. All right, so I'm not sure if that plays into what you got going on. But the final card, Monica, that came out is a journey. So this can be you actually taking a trip, or it can be you physically starting a journey of some sort, whether that is walking away from a person or situation, and maybe starting in a new direction. That feels right. The other option could be like a new spiritual journey. But I honestly feel like with all of what's going on, I think you need to kind of look at where you're at and where you want to go. All right. And know that you are protected along the way. Because I feel like you need to maybe make some shifts in a new direction, for yourself. That's what I'm getting, Monica.
Now, I drew this card and then I put it back and I drew it again. So it wanted to be
Oh,
heard.
oh
No, this
my.
is the air now I can't talk. The air element is all about the wind. So what does the wind do? It brings change. It's one of those moments where you need to just kind of step back, take a deep breath, and just look at things the way they are, where you want to be, what you want in your life, how you want your life to go, and make a change just like the wind does.
Yep. All right. Definitely feel like that's vibing together of moving in a new direction. So lots to think about there, I think, Monica. um, let's see. All right, Kimberly's up next and wants a card. Robin commented, definitely someone, an ex that y'all picked up on last week, bringing the crazy on. Nope, not today or ever. Thank you. You're so welcome, Robin. Absolutely. Yeah, just put that crazy to the curb. Take the trash out. Be done. Uh, you're so
Be
welcome,
done with that spoiled
Amanda.
brat.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Oh, good, Justice. I'm so glad he will walk again. That's amazing news, and sending lots of love and light his way and yours, because that's a lot to have going on. All right. You're so welcome, Monica. You're so welcome. All
Yes,
right. So
you
I hope we
are.
have Kimberly. Kimberly Tapley. You want to talk?
No, I wanted to ask you something.
You want to ask me
I want to
something?
tell you something funny.
Oh, okay.
I texted Laura and asked her how to read it.
Oh.
She said, leave me alone. I can't watch it and talk to you.
Yeah, leave her alone. She's watching. She might be on her phone and she can't watch and text you at the same time. I love you too. Oh,
Does
okay.
Kimberly maybe have a question?
Oh, yeah. Kimberly, do you have a certain question, or you just want some cards? Let us know. All right. All right. There's one. She said I can't. So, yeah, that's what I thought. Supposed to be on the phone and can't like flip back and forth. All right. All right. All right, Kimberly. All right, let's see. All right, Kimberly, I had a card fall out. Not sure if you had an actual question. If you do, just let us know, but I'll just tell you what cards I'm getting. All right, so I had a card fall out and I'm pulling one. Ooh, all right, Kimberly. Oh, okay. It's the goddess. Kimberly Tapley, your fallout card was the goddess. So this has says a lot because I love this card. But also you had the moon daughter is the card that was actually pulled for you. So what's really fun about these two being together is you you're magical, okay? So to own it, tap into it, claim it, okay? You have so much magical feminine power within you that wants to come forward and help you in your life and illuminate your life and the path ahead for you. I feel like you have a lot of spiritual guidance. I feel like you get a lot of spiritual pushes because I feel like a push in the middle of my back right now. So spirit is trying to push you in the direction that you need to go. They just need you to listen and trust. Trust the nudges. Trust your intuition. Trust your magic. Trust yourself, and trust the universe. Okay, because the universe is working with you, and they're really trying to help get you where you need to be. Especially the goddess. Now, if the goddess is not a figure that you are comfortable with, that is fine. It really doesn't matter. If it's source or the universe or God, go with that. There's zero judgment. They really don't care. As long as you're wanting and willing to work with the divine, they want to work with you. But they definitely want to work with you, and they're seriously trying to get you on the path that you're meant to be on.
I got Birth of Magic. And this card is all about tapping into the innocence. So it's like, find the innocence again, enjoy life, tap into that child on the inside.
Yeah. Oh, and I love that card, the magic piece, because that goes right with my little happy claw. So lots of magic can really jump
Right.
right
Well,
in.
it's like when you're talking, it's like I'm like, uh-huh,
Yeah.
uh-huh. Yep. It's like I'm getting the same thing. So it's like when it's my turn, it's like, what else do I add to this? Darn it, I'm getting the same thing.
Maybe you should pull first. You want to pull? You pull first on
No.
the next one.
No. No.
You can. You can go first.
Not gonna. No, not gonna do it.
All right. All right. Monica said, yes, walking away from my husband and my family is going through a lot of stuff. 18-year-old, 18, 15-year-old. Oh, and a 3-month grandson, plus my mom's list. My 18-year-old is acting out. It's so stressful. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Well, first off, I think, Monica, your cards are validation. You did the right thing. So if you were needing that validation, you definitely have it. Okay. You made the right choice. You made the right decision for you and your family, even if they are struggling with it. Okay. And honestly, whatever that struggle is, especially with your 18-year-old, I would say that it's her. Okay. You do the best you can to support her, but you have to support yourself, and you have other people that you're supporting as well. Okay. And you can't make it okay for her. She's got to be the one to make it okay for herself. Assuming it's a her. You didn't specifically say, but I feel like it's a girl. But I feel like, you can't make it okay for her. It's something she's going to have to come to terms with within herself and understand. And honestly, kids don't have, and teens, as much as teens go through anymore, they still don't have the life experience. So they cannot understand why you have to make the decisions that you make. And so just know that, okay? She might be really judging you and your decisions right now, but she has no frame of reference to judge you with that. Okay? She's not been there, right? So you hold strong and you do your best. You support yourself first, and then you support your family and your family members, okay? But it starts with you, all right? But I definitely feel like your cards are saying you did the right thing for you and your family, okay? You're going to get through. You're going to get through. I'm sure it's very stressful, but don't give up. One day at a time. Use your magic. Call in your energy, call in the help, ask for that help. It will be provided. Okay. And I know that because it works for me every time. Maybe not quite
And
on demand or as quickly as I want, but it shows up.
right. And I think us as parents and adults, and as we get older and everything, we kind of forget what it's like to be a teenager and what it was like when we were 18. I mean, if I really were honest, it's my parents were always wrong. They didn't know nothing. Like, all their decisions were, not right. And so
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
so true.
sometimes we've got to stop and think and remember what it was to be young and how our mind was then.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, Dina. Thanks for joining. Let me know if you want a card, okay, Dina? We'll be glad to pull some for you.
Or ask us questions, share the video.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys. Oh, yeah, I forget. If you guys are watching and want to
Oh,
share, we would love that. Um, Helps us out. That's awesome. Hey, Janelle. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're great. Happy Friday. Let me know if you guys want some cards or
it's
have
like,
any questions, like just general questions. If you have a question that you want card pulls for, but also if you just have questions about anything spiritual, magical, um, whatever. We like to just answer questions too.
right? Questions about us.
Yeah, that too. Not a problem. Lori said, yeah, I thought I knew everything. Oh, I thought I did too, man. And oh gosh, I would not go back. I would not go back for anything so bad. Like, no, you cannot force me to go back.
Right.
Not happening. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining. It's been a while. Glad to see you on. All right. All right. All right, Deanna, let's do this. Or is it Dina? I do this to you every time, Dina. I'm so sorry. I'm going to stick with Dina. I
Dina.
hope that I'm saying it right.
Dina, Dina.
Yes, I know. I do it to her every time. And
There's only one N, not two.
so Dina, right? Saying it right. Dina. Okay,
Dina.
yeah, Dina. Thank you.
Dina.
All right, yes. So sorry.
It's only one N.
Right. Okay, got it. All right. All right, here we go. Girl, you have no idea. I'm wanting to pull a whole spread for you.
One card. One
I
card.
know,
One
I
card.
am, but it's like I just wanted like
Hey.
not reel it in. Rose, do you want to go first this time?
No, would you stop doing that? Look, they're still in my hand.
Okay, just checking, just checking. All right, receive. Receive, receive, receive. Open up. Open up and let the universe give to you, okay? You do not have to do it all on your own. Okay? And it feels like you feel like, and the energy around you is, I am doing this all on my own. And therefore you are. But you don't have to. Okay? Open up your energy, Dina. Expand, okay? And say, I am worthy and deserving of good things happening in my life. I am worthy and deserving of receiving help. I am worthy and deserving of receiving assistance when I need it, okay? And then ask for the help. All right, because your energy feels really restrictive, like, I'm the only one. I can only depend on me. I can't depend on anybody else. I have to do this all myself, 100%, all on my own. And there's struggle. Okay, so try to open up and let go, and try to just open the space for the universe to start dropping stuff into your lap, because they really, really want to. Okay, the universe just wants to provide for you because they see you struggling. Okay, the divine sees you struggling. They don't want you to do it anymore. Okay, but you got to let them in. You've got to let them in and ask for that help. Open up. Just expand your energy. Like, even if you can, just for, I don't know, try for 5 minutes or 2 minutes even. Just try to ask yourself, what would it feel like to be provided for and supported? And just don't ignore whatever rejections come up in your mind, and just sit with the feeling of what would it feel like to be supported and given and receive that help, and just sit with that feeling and let it grow and expand within you and your energy, and that will help open you up and expand so that you can start to receive this good that is wanting to come to you so very strong. That's what I got.
Now, I swear I've been shuffling these and I have 64 cards. So I got pedestal again. And this card is all about choice. And I was getting that you need to start making different choices, making the choice to ask for help, making that choice to step outside your comfort zone and do something that you haven't done in a long time, because
yes,
the last time you did it, it was kind of hard and it was a disappointment, I feel. And so you've just been stuck in that mindset that I have to do it all myself. And
totally agree.
It's time to make a different choice.
Yes. Free yourself.
Yes. Ask for help. Make that choice to ask for help, because it's all on you.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's a choice. It's a choice to ask and be open. Yep. Totally. All right. Up next, we've got Janelle. My question is, should I be walking away from this certain person? Okay, sure. I asked you to pull a card for my situation, but evidently you aren't getting my message. Oh, hey, Earth Angel. Just saw it pop up. Yeah. All right. So I've got Janelle, and then Earth Angel, you'll be next, and then Melissa. Lori, yes, it is possible that all of these cards apply to you. If you get something out of listening to other people's readings, absolutely it is meant for you, because that's how it works. And when I do the live readings, a lot of times the messages that I'm giving to other people are for me as well. And I get a lot out of them.
Always sat and listened to them and always took something from them. So, you're here for a reason.
Exactly. All right. Janelle, and then Earth Angel and Melissa. All right.
All right.
Janelle. All right, Janelle, let's see. All right, Janelle, I've got a gift, the fairy godmother. Okay, and she wants to bring you a gift. So I'm not getting, Janelle, I'm not getting a clear answer on whether or not you should be walking away from this certain person. It almost feels like to me there is a gift to be found within this certain person, and you have not discovered the gift there for you yet. Okay. And it feels like once you find the gift within this person, you open up and expand. It's like it unlocks something within you that you didn't realize was there. And I'm not sure that once you find that gift with inside that person that you're still going to have this question, if that makes any kind of sense. I think you're going to know once you unlock and find what's there for you. The question won't be relevant anymore. So I would say don't walk away yet, because there's still something yet to be discovered. And I can tell you, no, Rose, you go ahead and then I'll say what I want to say.
Okay, I got Nightlight, and this card is all about dreams. So, and really, like, the only thing I'm getting is that your answer is going to come through a dream. It's like, that's all I'm getting. Like, really, it's like, look to your dreams. It's going to come through your dreams.
I like that. I love that, actually. Okay. So what I was going to say, Janelle, Jennifer said, Janelle, if you have to ask, you probably should. Okay, here's the thing I'm going to say to that. So what I was going to say is there was a point in time where, me and my love, who you guys just got a little preview of when he came in and said hi, we were not okay, right? Like we were not okay. And we had some time where we were not together. And I asked the same question. I asked the very same question, like, am I just supposed to be done? Because he seems to have washed his hands, and maybe I need to do the same and move on. And so, I'm not sure that if you're asking about, you just said a certain person, you didn't say love life, but I'm just telling you what I'm getting. I need to share. When I asked that question, the cards told me, and Goddess told me, no, you do not walk away, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, because there is more to be discovered that has not yet been discovered. There is a gift that is coming that has not yet shown up. So that's what I did. I waited, and I waited to see what would happen, and I'm very glad I did, because now we're very, very happy and have our beautiful little girl who just turned 2. And, the cards really told me I would be well worth the wait. And they were very, very right, very spot on. And I wouldn't change anything. So that's what I felt led to share. So, but I'm not saying he's your one. I'm just saying there's something there to be discovered. Okay. And once you discover it, then you'll know if it's time to walk away, or maybe it won't even be an issue. So there's that. Okay. Hopefully, Janelle, that will help in some form or fashion. All right. Up next, we have Earth Angel. Yeah, Lori said, my brother from another mother. Oh, and he is a completely different person, and you do make him happy. Oh, thank you, Lori. I think we're great together. But yeah, there was a moment in time where like we almost didn't happen. Like, didn't think it was going to happen. Oh, yeah, Janelle. Patience has never been my virtue. I get it. I get it. Try a different approach. Try a different approach, maybe. I don't know. There's something. There's something. I really would love to do like a full-on reading with you. So
Does he fulfill your dreams?
yeah, there might be something. Okay, yeah, that's right. Rose said something is coming in the dream. So pay attention to your dreams. Maybe put a little dream journal by your bed, write stuff down, and see what happens. See what happens. See what comes in the dreams. I think that's relevant. Don't forget, you guys, if you guys are interested in doing private reading with us, that's available on the website, thewitchsource.com. You can get a private reading with me, or we can get a tea time with me and Rose together. And so those would be lots of fun. You get best of both worlds. So just throwing that out there. It's a much bigger spread and format, and you get to ask as many questions as you can in the time that you choose, and you get to ask follow-up questions. So that's what I like about those. You get to really like dive into what's going on, and it's so hard. I have to hold back, and it's like there's so much I just want to be like blah, 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 and I can't because there's lots to go on here. Oh, see, Janelle, you already know in your heart. You already know. There's just keep digging and pay attention to those dreams. Okay, I can't say anymore because I got to keep going, but I want to say more. All right, Earth Angel, here we go. All right, Earth Angel. All right, Earth Angel, your card is the Lam, which is all about giving and receiving and in balance. Okay, so I don't know what your question is because I asked you to pull a card for my situation, but evidently you aren't getting my message. No, I did not get your message. That's the only message that I see on here, and I'm so sorry. I really don't see any other ones. I wish I did though, because I would be more than happy. Yeah, Lori said, Janelle, if he makes you feel that way, there's a reason. Absolutely. So I'm not sure the situation, Earth Angel, because I didn't see any of the other messages. But this is talking about a balance. You need a balance of give and take. Okay, and I feel like there's not a balance there. So I'm not sure what the situation is, but maybe try to step back and see the big picture and see, are you balanced within the situation? Are you giving enough of yourself? Are you getting enough in return? Okay, because there's got to be an equal give and take. Otherwise, things start to get off balance, and then nothing good happens when somebody gets off balance, right? So you're giving too much of yourself, you get tired, you get drained, almost can get resentful. Things like that can start to happen. Physically, you can start to take a toll. Your health takes a toll if you're giving too much and not receiving in return. And vice versa. If you're somebody that's taking too much or expecting too much or demanding too much, but not giving enough in return, that creates a weird unbalance of energy, and it kind of it builds in almost like a negative karmic type way of it has to be balanced. So and then like just weird, not right, almost like bad luck stuff seems to start to kick in or something. It gets really weird, but balance, try to find the balance and the give and take within the situation is what I'm getting.
Oh, okay. I've got Bad Dragon.
Ooh.
And this card is about judgment. So I'm getting a lot of judgment from you. A lot of unhappiness. Yeah, you've got to change the judgment. You've got to change the mindset. Stop being so hard on the world around you.
And that would help. Yeah, that shows that unbalance and that give and take between you, the universe, you, other people, you, and the world, and getting that, like, you got to find the balance. It's
Yeah,
almost
I'm
like a take, and you've got to give. You've got to give to receive. Really, you do. It's just how the world works.
I'm absorbing a lot of anger and a lot of unhappiness. Fun.
Yeah, yeah. I really hate that, but that's what you do. I mean, to balance that karmic type. I mean, I'm not saying you have to believe in karma, but there is a scale that has to be balanced. And if you want to get on the end of happy, if you want to get on the end of good luck and synchronicities and joy flooding in and being full of peace and happiness, and you have to change the mindset from everybody sucks to everybody is helpful. Everybody's helpful. Everybody I meet is just so helpful. It's amazing. I just love it. Right? And when you shift that energy, it starts showing up, because that's what you are asking for, is that everybody is helpful. So that's what starts showing up. Again, it's all in that, if you're just like, oh, people suck and I hate people, then that's what you're going to get in return. People are going to be sucky and you're going to hate them. It's so true, though. It is. It's so true. It's like whatever the energy you're putting out, that's what's going to come back. That's that balance.
Oh, and being an empath that was so much fun. Whee! Next.
Oh, that's true. That's true, Lori. Yes. Sometimes judgment happens when you give too much of yourself, because you feel like you've gave, and now you're like, you're worn out, and you're like, what are you doing? Why are you're not helping me out? Like, I did all this for you and you've done nothing in return. And so, yeah, sometimes that does happen too. Yeah. And again, that's balancing. If that's the case, you got to reel it back in. Stop giving, stop doing, because it builds that resentment. Yep. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Melissa. All right. And Melissa says, oh, there she is. Thank you so much, sweet ladies, for your insight and guidance. Much love and light to you both. You're so welcome, Earth Angel. I really hope it helps. You got to try to just figure out there's that just weird unbalance going on, and you got to figure out how to get it reshuffled.
I hear Elsa in my head right now. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah. Like, let that person, situation, whatever, like, done. If it's not serving you, if it's making you turn into a person you don't want to be, run. Because I think we all get to that point at like some point, like with a person or a situation or something, like you have given and given and given and tried, and you don't even know yourself anymore because you're just so drained. Got to watch out for the energy vampires. They do that to you. They really do. Monica said yes. Yep. All right. Melissa, for my topic, love reading or direction for me right now in general. Let's see. Love these nighttime readings. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, Janelle said, thanks, guys. In my head, I said it. Just realized I didn't type it, but thanks. I like your advice and hearing what you give to others. You're so welcome, Janelle. Yay. I love doing these. They really are so much fun. Oh, my gosh. We're kind of up on an hour already.
Oh, wow.
I know. It doesn't seem like it at all.
I had to ground myself again.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. I was going to use my little...
Earth Angel asks, I just wonder if I should try to rekindle our friendship. Well, I don't know. It seems like that person is still causing you a lot of anger. Let it go first.
If all of that has to do with that person, no.
Right?
No, don't do it. Don't do that to yourself. Love yourself more than that.
Or let it go.
Walk away. Be like, oh. Monica said, grounding is so hard for me. Have you listened to the podcast on the grounding?
You just tell yourself you're grounded. Be like, I'm grounded. I'm grounded. I'm grounded. Yeah.
Just FYI,
I'm grounded.
We're talking about grounding. I do have, you guys, we do sell a grounding rollerball blend. We use them and we love them. It is. It's a grounding blend of essential oils. So I specifically select based on their properties and scent, which typically go hand in hand naturally anyway. And it's funny because so many times I pick stuff for all of our products. I pick them based on the properties and I blend them all up and then I'm like, okay, what does it smell like? Because I don't know until I get done, right? It's literally potions class and I'm just like, like mixing and make it and doing all this stuff. And then it's like, okay, let's try it. And I'm smelling it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that smells amazing. Like it just happens. It's so cool. I love it. But I think that's just part of, when I do any of the products I have, which I keep looking this way because they're all over here, um, when I'm making all this stuff, right? Like I really do try to be in alignment and stay in intention, and in the vibe and in the magic, and when I'm selecting and making these things, so they actually are very, very, in my opinion, magical. And what happens is it's surprising to me what comes out. But the rollerball blend, you just roll it on, or you can roll it on your neck.
Okay,
And it's
Monica,
so,
do you like trees? Do you like plants?
oh wow.
I love the Palo scent.
It
It's like,
does. It's like it smells like trees and woodsy, but not strong. Okay, so we're not talking like lumberjack outdoor guy coming in. Like no.
right. No, I was asking Monica because she's, she says grounding is so hard for her.
Yeah.
And, for me, I'm not very good with the I can't say that word to save my life.
Visualizing.
Visualization part of, this whole stuff,
Right.
which is strange. But
It is strange.
I I can't see crap in my head when I try and make myself. But apparently my mind has eyes to see other things, just not what I want it to.
Right.
But what I do is like, for instance, Whitney with hers, she's got a grounding cord, which helps a lot of people because then you're just like, boom, it's in there, and you're just
Oh gosh.
forcing it in there deep But if you're like more into like plants per se or trees, I like to do the roots. Roots are always fun because then it's like you can imagine whatever you want. You can imagine bunches of them coming down and growing down into the ground and like as deep as you want. You could go an inch, you could go a foot, you could go to the center of the earth if you want and wrap yourself around the center of the earth. But I find that a lot easier because you start to feel it, you get relaxed. It's different for everybody. It's like
You gotta find what works for you, but keep practicing, right? So like for years when I first started doing the grounding, I did the tree roots. So I just envisioned straight out the bottom of my spine roots going, digging like a tree. And I really tried to feel, right? Like what would, and imagine, this is getting the visual piece in, right? I would try to imagine, what do those tree roots, what would they feel like in the dirt? What does the dirt feel like, right? Is it cool? Is it warm? Does it start at the top? It's cool. And as I get deeper, it starts to get warm. Is it muddy? Is it dry? Is it rocky? Like really immerse myself in it. When I first started grounding and doing the tree roots to get really.
See, you're just trying to make it
rooted.
more complicated.
I think it helps though. You can just envision the tree roots going straight down and wrapping around the core. Absolutely.
This poor woman, she says she's even tried hypnosis grounding. So apparently it just doesn't work for her.
The bottom of my spine. Okay.
So
you can do either one, Monica. You can try it from the bottom of your feet or the base of your spine. I find for me, the base of my spine going down works better than trying to do it through my feet. Just got to keep trying.
Right. And, if Monica, if you're really not that into meditation, I'm not into meditation. But if you're really not into meditation and you're not good with visualization, just tell yourself. That's what I do. I just take a nice deep breath in and say in my head, I'm grounded. And on the way out, I just relax. Breathe in. Tell yourself you're grounded. I'm grounded. Feel yourself relax. Feel yourself get grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Feel yourself connect.
Yeah, give it a go, Monica. Try different things. I know for some people, getting barefoot and just going outside and walking around and just getting your feet in some dirt helps.
That's the best.
It is. It feels so good just to get your feet out on that dirt. If you can go sit under a tree and like actually put your spine against a tree. I have some really big trees in my yard, and the roots, you can see them. Like they stretch so far out into the yard, and I will follow a root line, and I'll just like put my hands on the root, and I'll sit on the root, and I'll like climb the root down. Like just, I get crazy with it, but it's so fun to just be outside and get that grounded and that rooted. And then, I think it's the Grounding, Connecting, Centering podcast episode meditation. I talk about that grounding cord, an actual cord that you can drop from that base of your spine straight down. And a lot of people have had a lot of positive feedback from that particular one. I don't know if you've tried it yet, but you drop it just to straight into the center of the earth. And what happens is, with the grounding cord, I've noticed especially, I will feel like a slight tugging, pulling sensation at like my hips, where like your hip bones are. You'll feel like just a real subtle tug. And it's like, yep, I'm grounded, locked in, rooted, good to go. So try some different things and just see. Oh, you have pecan trees. Heck yeah.
I
Go
get
out.
milty.
Get barefoot if it's not too cold, and go walk around and hug those trees, because even hugging a tree will help get you grounded too, for real. Yeah, for sure. We got some really good comments though on this. Earth Angel said, "You ladies are amazing. I actually feel more grounded and powerful now." Yes. And Janelle
awesome.
said she does the branches going up. So she envisions the branches going up and getting bigger, stretching and reaching. I love that too. And I do that when I'm trying to maybe get connected. And again, I go into the feel of it, right? Because I want the feeling and the emotions and everything tapped in. So I'll feel the sunlight on my leaves. I'll feel the sunlight on my branches, and reaching and stretching and growing and pulling all that heat in, and what that feels like. So yeah, Janelle, I love that as well. And we have somebody jumped in, EA.
Did you read that?
Yeah, why are you grounded? Like
parental punishment? Hey, you never know.
No. So we're talking about earthing, getting earthed, grounded through the ground. So that's what we're talking about.
Connected.
It feels really good, and it makes you very strong and powerful feeling. And it really relaxes your body, and it relaxes your spine and your senses. Rocks is another. They have strength. Yes. Oh, rock painter. Love it. That is fun, you guys. We should do that as like a group activity in the group. Everybody go get rocks, and we just paint together. Paint some rocks.
Do I get to put googly eyes on them?
I am totally down for some googly eyes on the rock. Heck yeah. I am all for that.
Some troll hair going on up there,
Yeah. Hey, if you guys caught the podcast episode that we dropped on Wednesday for clairvoyance, Rose, I'm going to drop some bombs on you. We kind of already talked about it, but we're going to do it. I'm going to get a picture, you guys, and Rose is going to get a picture, and we're going to put them in envelopes. And we're going to label them envelope number 1 and envelope number 2. And we're going to take a picture, and we're going to post it in the group. And you guys let us know. You guys try to tap in and see if you can figure out what the pictures are. Tell us about the pictures. And we'll give it, I don't know, through the weekend. And then maybe like Tuesday. What do you think, Rose? Tuesday? We'll reveal what the pictures are.
See how you are? Put me on the spot like Friday night. Oh yeah, we're gonna leave it up all weekend long. It's Friday night, 10:15. Wee!
All right, you guys. So we will shoot for what, like tomorrow morning?
Yes,
on. You know we're gonna.
No, I will. I will find something.
We're gonna be up. We'll be awake. We'll find something.
I know.
We don't sleep.
It's the witching hour. Then come on.
Exactly. exactly. It's a witching hour. Stuff to be done. Mischief to be made. Magic.
Hello, my pretties.
Created. So if you guys want to practice with your clairvoyance, check it out. Look for the post. We'll try to get it up tomorrow morning. And then, hopefully we were planning on this coming Wednesday, we drop the next episode of Claircognizance. But we would love to know what you guys think of the podcast. So if you haven't checked it out, please, please, please go check it out and give us some feedback. So we'd love to know.
Yes,
so
please.
far, with the clairs, we've done clairaudience and we've done clairvoyance. So I would like to say, while we're on here, for some of you guys, we did not cover remote viewing with the clairvoyance. That's going to be a separate standalone episode because there's a lot that goes into that, and we wanted to get you just started with the basics of the clairvoyance. So it's a pretty big episode all on its own.
No, it definitely needed its own little thing because remote viewing is really an art. It's an art.
It is. There's a lot that goes into it, a lot of practice. So you want to just start with building that clairvoyance before you jump into some remote viewing.
And especially when you start to get into the research of like how it started, where it came from, how it came to America, it's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yay. Melissa's so excited. Love it on this weekend. Yes. And thank you for listening, Monica. I love that you guys check us out and listen and share. Did we get everybody's cards? Did we miss anybody? I don't think we missed it. I think we got everybody. You guys, if I missed anybody, let me know. If you asked for some card pulls and didn't get them, please let me know. We're just having a good old time talking about all kinds of stuff. Oh, Melissa! It's like me.
Me!
Oh, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm so sorry, Melissa. I'm so sorry.
We're women. We're forgetful. We're late. Then we're witches to add to that. So,
My stepdad used to always say, just some witches in there cackling. We'd all get together. Go on forever. Keep on talking. Hi, Beth. Yes, I will be happy. We'll be happy to do some card pulls for you, but we got to get Melissa first. I'm so sorry. All right. Oh, got to hit the grocery store. All right, Janelle. Yeah, check out the podcast. Awesome. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining us, Janelle.
Good night. Right?
It's always like I get a little break when I go to the grocery store.
I don't go to the grocery store.
Lucky
My man
you.
does that.
Lucky you.
It's too people-y out there.
It is people-y out there. You know what? I, for the longest time, just ordered my groceries and had them delivered. But, it was like the whole,
somebody picking out. And you, with what you have, letting other people pick out your groceries.
I know, I did. But,
Was it
it
tough?
was better than going out and being around the germs. If you guys, for those that don't know, I am a total germaphobe. Truly.
Hey, you outed yourself. I wasn't going to say nothing.
I totally outed myself. Even my sister is like, why won't you drink my water? And I'm like, it's well water. I don't know if it's filtered. Germs. Like, come on. Like, no, I can't. I just can't. And then her husband's like, you're such a water snob. And I'm like, I'm not a water snob. I'm a germaphobe.
Get it right. There's a big difference.
Like, I'm not.
I don't know where you've been.
Exactly. But then it was funny because she said, oh, by the way, our water is filtered because they called us to change the filter. It's like, and this is why I never drank your water, because you never even knew that it was filtered.
Oh. That's terrible.
Now I know it's filtered. And they're like, well, now you have to go over and try the water. And I'm like, I will not run over there real quick to do that, but I will at some point. Okay. Oh, don't
All right.
silly anyway. It's all fun. All right, Melissa, here we go.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you do your thing there. All right. All right. I got believe. And this card is all about having faith, Melissa. So I have a feeling that you've kind of almost lost your will. Like you need to find that faith again, not necessarily in a religion or anything like that, but just faith in yourself. I have a feeling that it's more of like an inner thing, like you don't believe in yourself anymore, and you're kind of down and sad. I don't want to quite say depressed, but like
Luminous Doom.
yeah, kind of like
A little bit of sadness.
yeah, there you go. She just, so I wasn't going to say depression because it was almost like it's not quite that, but it's a little melancholy. I love that word, but the depression, and you need to find your happiness and inside of yourself, and you need to believe in yourself again. So I think you've had your heart broken and you feel like it's all your fault.
Hmm. Okay. I have a lot to speak to just on that, but let me actually pull the card. All right, Melissa. You got the feline. All right. Some people love the feline, some people hate the feline because the feline is all about what are you not doing that you know you're supposed to be doing, and do it. So, to that note, first off, let me say I completely understand the coming out of a deep depression. Totally get that. And I totally get the sense of that little bit of the melancholy hanging around. For those of you that do not know, I'm just going to throw this out there. I did put up a new spell video today on the YouTube channel. You can find it under the spell playlist. And it is for banishing negativity, anger, and any self-hate. So, and I say that, Melissa, because I was kind of in that place there as well, and things got pretty bad for me as well. And I decided to make a change. Deliberately did some spell work because I was sitting on the couch and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to live like this anymore. Not going to do it. So what did I do? I'm a witch. I did some spell work.
There's a spell for that.
There's a spell for that. So that's what I did. I made a spell for it. And let me tell you, I feel amazing. I feel so much better since I decided to take charge of what was going on with me and in my life and do something about it, and did that spell work. And I feel like a totally different person actually since doing it. So if you feel like that's something that might help you, please go check out that video. It's super short. I think it's like 3 or 5 minutes or something. But it really helped me. And so I get the feline with this. Yes, exactly. Out with the old, because I know, right? Like I've said for how long there's a spell for that. You got to make the choice. You guys who have been here a while with the witch source, you guys know this, right? Like I know this. You guys know I know this stuff, right? But I wasn't doing what I knew I was supposed to do. I wasn't doing what I knew I needed to do. And yes, we all have those moments where we need help getting out of that darkness. Rose was the one that I called where I was like, I'm lost. I am totally lost in the dark right now. And I am so alone. And yes, I was asking for the guidance, asking for the signs, asking for the help, but I was in such a little hole, they couldn't get through. And so, I speak all of this from experience, so I totally get it. So there are things that you can do. You can, get a hold of this thing and believe in yourself. Like Rose was saying, like you can do this. You can pick yourself up and do what you know is going to make you feel better and get proactive with it for sure. But I think there's a lot of people that have and are coming through this weird depression state and things going on. And, we had, some weird planetary things going on as well, which I don't think helps. Thankfully we're completely out of the Mercury post shadow from it being retrograde. So all of that has cleared up. I feel like the communications and like all that stuff, lots of things are clearing up now. We just had a really wonderful full moon that kept me up literally all night. All night. That was fun. So, but you know what? Got a lot done. I feel amazing. And it's just a matter of tapping into the energies available, right? And deciding to do something with them. So we are past that full moon, and let's see, what's the next fun thing? Wednesday, we have a last quarter moon in Scorpio. So we have a waning moon, which is a perfect time when you're on a waning moon to do that banishing work, to get rid of and banish the things from, your life you've had enough of. Done. Don't want to do this anymore. I'm not repeating these cycles.
Saturdays are good for that too.
There you go.
Saturdays are good for banishing.
So tomorrow, banishing spell work, waning moon. There we go. Perfect. So get rid of the things you don't want, whether that's aspects of yourself like depression, anger, negativity, if it's something else going on around you, or whatever that you want to banish. She said, oddly enough, you completely answered my question.
Yay!
Yay! Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, go check that out. I just dropped it today, so it's there for anybody else who might want it. But yeah, you guys, it's just a matter of saying, and I was at that point, and I was sitting on the couch, just put my little girl down for a nap, and I was like, you know what? I am so tired. I'm going to take a nap. And then, of course, the delivery guy shows up. The dogs start barking. And I'm like losing my mind. Like, I just put my baby down and y'all want to bark.
Right.
Not cool. And that's when I was like, you know what? This mama's not getting a nap because this mama is now pushed past her point. And I'm not going to do this anymore. Done. That work time.
Right. Let's handle this.
Handling business.
Right.
And I'm so glad I did because I feel like a totally different person. And back to me.
That's
back to where I want to be. So
that's the best thing.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we've got Beth and Rose. I love you jumping in and getting doing your thing. All right, see Beth.
Well, I'm shy, and I'm still coming out my shell.
Like pulling you out.
I'm way worse than this, so.
You're doing great. Love it. I love it.
Minding my P's and Q's and being good.
All right, Beth Kelly, here we go. You ready, Rose? You pulling or you shuffling?
I'm gonna pull now.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
pulling.
let you go first again. I liked
No,
that.
I know. I did it once. No, it's your turn.
I liked it. Are you sure?
Yep, go ahead.
All right.
I went first because I had already pulled her card and you hadn't even done your thing yet.
Doing the thing.
You were doing the thing. I hadn't even, you hadn't even done the thing yet. And I was like, here's my card. I did my thing. Now it's your turn.
Here's your sign. Get the show on the road. Oh, all right, Beth Kelly. It looks like you just asked for a card and did not have a question. However, what I got is the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, which is all about love, sweet love. Look at this. Okay, I love this card. Look at that happy little thing up there. Looks like a little lion-y garden monster thing. I don't know. He's so cute. And then look how happy she is. She's so happy. So this card's all about love. All right. So Beth Kelly, wrap yourself up in some love. Let it in. Let it shine. Love is all around you. Soak it up. Take a minute to just be like, I am loved and this is awesome.
I've got hummingbird dreams. And this is all about the little things. Start to enjoy them little things again.
There you go.
Definitely.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love the little things. And that's so simple, but you guys, when you start to zoom in and focus on those simple little things and how nice it is to have those simple little things and what it took to get those simple little things, like it shifts your energy so much. Like when you can just have some gratitude to like, take a hot bath or light a candle. Like I've got mine lit over here.
Have that extra piece of cake.
Yeah, I was gonna say eat a cookie.
I say, eat the cake, eat the cake.
Yeah, just get the cake, right? Like,
or all the
and
cookies.
yeah, and just enjoy. Like, take them out. Like, that's the thing. Light some candles, take a hot bubble bath, and eat your cake while you're in the bubble bath, and love life and yourself for a hot minute, and just
Have a
soak it all up.
drink and just
Ooh, a
relax.
glass of wine. That sounds nice. A glass of wine in a while. I think it might be some time for a nice glass of wine. It actually sounds really good.
We'll have to do that one thing where we sit here and see if they can guess our secret magic word, and every time they do, we take a shot and have fun and get drunk. And
hey, that would be fun. Can be the magical drinking hour.
Right.
We might
2 or 3 of them.
For acts only. You will only catch that in the group. So if you're not in the group, get it. Everybody can just have a glass of wine, or if you don't drink, that's okay. Get you some, grape juice or your favorite little drink, some hot tea.
That's not for everybody's eyes,
Yeah, no, group only. Group only. Hey, you guys, I love this thing. I just noticed it on my cup. Be still and know. It's one of my favorite meditations. I think I talked about it on one of the podcast episodes, but it really helps me with my meditating. I just focused on still.
That meditation stuff is so hard.
It is, but I just get so much out of it. I'm telling you, it like resets my whole system, resets all my energy, and I get so much guidance. I love it.
I get all the guidance afterwards.
But it is. It's nice to like relax, let my body relax, and let my energy relax, and take all the load off, and just be still for a moment. Because I'm sure there's some mamas out there that know that still moment doesn't always happen.
The best time is when they're in bed. I said it.
Mamas need a moment.
It's finally like, finally.
Right. All right, you guys. It is 10:30. Whoop, whoop. We've been on here an hour and a half.
Uh-huh.
So I think, hey, Sage Fox.
Hello.
Thanks for joining. We're actually right about to get off because we've been on here for like an hour and a half. But I do see you comment on the videos and stuff. So I'm so glad that you're here and got to interact. Sage Fox, do you want a card pull before we hop off? We'll squeeze one more in. Let us know. I will shuffle just in case you say yes. I will be ready. Hey, no, it's okay.
That's my luck. No, we're still here.
We're here for you. Oh, she said sure. All right. We'll get one more shuffle in, and we'll do one, and then we'll call it a night. Andrea? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll do one for you too. Not a problem. I'm assuming. Rose, do you have somewhere to be?
No. On the couch watching a movie. No.
Right? Yeah, like, what are we going to do?
What else am I going to do?
Right. Let's have some fun. You're so welcome. Sure. All right. Sage Fox. Here we go.
She's doing the thing.
What's happening? On my card.
Getting ready for some wicked Whitney wisdom.
Thank you. I love it. I love when she says that, you guys. All right.
Ready for some wicked Whitney wisdom and some phoenix feathers?
Yeah. Love that. You should just throw on phoenix feathers everywhere. Like,
Right? Take that. This is my opinion, and I'm going to put it out there.
All right, you've got the Green Woman, Sage Fox, and she is all about that natural magic that's inside you, within you, and let her come out and play. Let this magic woman loose. Let this woman, this magical woman, loose inside of you to be wild and have fun and play in that magic. Play in the magic.
Right. This card is all about self-love. So definitely you need some self-love in your life, girl. So play it up. Have some fun. Do what you want.
Heck yeah. Go do some play, have some fun, love yourself, do some
Laugh
magic,
some more.
get wild.
Right?
Get wild and witchy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. That was fun.
Some self-love.
Yeah.
We all need a little self-love here and there.
But my favorite self-love is the magical self-love.
Right.
Because it just feels so good. Feels good. Get that energy flowing, focusing, and getting stuff, getting messages.
You're so welcome, Sage Fox.
Green Woman is most welcome. Yeah, self-love is on point. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Sage Fox, if you're not in the Facebook group, please come join us in the Facebook group. We'd love to have you over there. It's the Witch Society.
I believe she is, because I think she got in on the Mercury retrograde ritual.
Okay, good. All right.
And I love the name change.
I do try to we do try to post when we'll be live, so you guys will know kind of in advance and can plan ahead. Okay, good. Yeah, she said I am. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I try to post so you guys know to hop on. All right, Andrea. Okay. All right, let's see. The Fairy Godmother. So the Fairy Godmother she keeps showing up here tonight. Let's just start with that. She keeps making an appearance, which is always fun because she is all about that help and that rescue and those magical moments, those miracles, that moment when you need magic and a miracle and a breakthrough and an aha and synchronicities and alignments and all that stuff the most. They show up. So she's here.
And the last time, amazingly enough, she was paired with the birth of magic, which is all about innocence. You need to tap back into that innocence. You know, it's like we seem to have a lot of serious people on here tonight. It just needs to lighten up a little bit. And
yeah, I think we've all just been through like a really rough patch. Like I think that's just the energy that's been floating around for the last, month and a half. And it's like we're finally like emerging from this darkness almost. And, it's like, yes, Imbolc brought the light finally to help pull us out of the darkness and pulling us back towards that light. But it's like now Imbolc really forced us to like come out and emerge forward. And it's like, even if you weren't ready, even if it was pretty abrupt or strong or in your face or like almost pushed to your very limits of, I can't take anymore, I can't handle any more of this. It's like we were all pushed, and now we're like kind of finally starting to feel better and wake up and move on and past what we've been going through. And so now I think it's all about bringing that magic and that fun and that play and that love back in.
Right.
As we start to move towards spring and the good things coming back and the
starting enjoying the little things and being innocent and getting out there. And that's kind of what all this time of year is. We're coming out of winter.
Yeah.
Need to start enjoying life again.
And, I remember so you guys, I didn't really share too much, but we got really sick here back in January with COVID and such. And it was a really hard time. And so you guys probably noticed like the live stopped, everything stopped, got really hard. It was a really big struggle. And I remember doing a live reading, and it was like the general for the week, like one of the general readings for everybody and like what the energy is. And I remember doing a reading of the energy's about to shift and things are about to go dark. So prep and prepare and do what you need to do to make it through this time, because it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. Get ready now. If you know you struggle, if you know you have seasonal depression, if you know like winter is a hard time for you, these holidays are a hard time for you, and coming off of that is a hard time for you, get ready now. Start doing your prep work. And honestly, I did not take my own advice. Clearly, I did not do my prep work because typically I don't have a hard time, right? Like I don't have a whole lot of like the seasonal depression and all that stuff. Like normally I'm so peppy, and it knocked me on my ass really hard. So you guys are not alone by any means. You are not alone. Like I was right there in it with you guys. So I'm glad we are emerging, and I'm glad we're ready for some more play. So yes, thank you, Sage Fox. Yeah, we made it through. Everybody in the house was okay. We had a lot of support and people that, magically showed up to help. And it was really good. But yeah, it was a dark time. It was a dark time. But yeah, I called it. I remember doing that reading and telling everybody, get ready. Like, get ready. Hey, Guadalupe Lorenza Hulk. Yes, we will gladly pull a reading. Thank you for being here. They said, I love listening to you ladies. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I love being here. So fun.
Definitely is a lot of fun.
And yes, you are so welcome, Andrea. You're so very welcome. All right. All right, Guadalupe. There we go. All right. Ooh, all right. We have Sylvanus. Okay. And Sylvanus is all about bringing out the truth and all about taking. Okay. So, like, a lot of times people will wear masks, right? And they'll pretend to hide, and they'll pretend to be something that they're not. And sometimes that's because they feel like they have to hide. And sometimes it's because they feel like they have to be somebody different, either to get some kind of approval, or maybe they feel like they just have to hide who they really are because they wouldn't truly be accepted. So there's different versions of these masks and different layers as to why people wear different masks. And the fun thing about this one is they're actually asking you to put a mask on to see the truth of what's really going on behind these people. So you're being asked to discover and pull forth the truth by wearing your own mask, which I find quite interesting. And if you will put on the mask of truth, it will be revealed. You will find it out. So I really love this card. It has a kind of a different take, but it's like you need to find out a truth somewhere. And the truth will be revealed if you're willing to accept it, for one, and if you're willing to put that mask on and discover what this truth is for yourself.
Right. I pulled the Jewel of the Sea for you, and this card is all about depth. So it does go hand in hand with what you're saying, that you need to explore a little deeper, you need to dig a little deeper. I'm almost feeling like it's something that it's like within her. Like it's almost like she needs to dig a little deeper within herself. Again, put that mask on, but I definitely feel that the getting the depth is within yourself.
So, okay, yes, I totally agree. Going deeper, um, digging deeper within, and maybe actually looking at like, where are you hiding? Where are you not being who you really are? And maybe not being truthful, but not in a way to be deceitful. It's not like you're trying to deceive anybody and you're not trying to be something that you're not. It's almost like you're scared that you won't be fully accepted for who you are if you are to truly be yourself deep within who you really are. And falling in love with that person deep within, yourself. And then by you loving that person within you, knowing and feeling more confident in the fact that that person will be loved without, and you don't have to feel like you're small or hidden anymore, if that makes any kind of sense.
Right. She says, I've recently come back into old connections with friends.
Ooh,
So
that's a big one.
I'm feeling, yeah, like where you were saying, like out of place and like almost like she doesn't fit in anymore. So maybe she really needs to dive deep within herself to feel if this is really where she wants to be. That even though there's still a friendship there, is that connection still there? Does this resonate in her life still? These the people she wants to be with. And that's why I was getting maybe that she needs to dive deep within herself to see if this is really what she wants in her life right now.
Yes. Yes.
Just remember the old drama.
Right. Don't pretend to be somebody you're not anymore to try to fit in with who you used to be. Because all that's going to do is drag you backwards, and it's going to just stunt all the growth that you've already had in your lifetime. And it's going to pull you back into those old paradigms, that old energy, and you'll have all that old stuff coming back up. And you don't need to do that. It's not really old stuff for you to sort through and deal with. You just need to let it go. So, and that can happen when we make connections from the past. We kind of start to slip into these old patterns and these old energy because that's what that person is projecting at us, because that's who they knew us to be. And we're not there anymore. So you don't have to be there anymore. They can either love you for who you are now, or they have to move on because it's not good for you. So don't backtrack in your progress and your life.
This jumped out, and I believe it has to do with her. Do they make you feel comfortable? Do they make you feel like you're at home? Or is it more of a struggle and more like you gotta like, oh, I shouldn't act this way, or maybe I shouldn't say this, or I should hold back a little bit?
Right. For some reason, what's coming to mind for me is like sometimes we run into people that always want to be like the one upper, but in a negative way. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know somebody that was way worse at that than me.
Like, oh man, my paycheck was $100 short. Oh man, mine was like $200 short.
I actually said that to somebody once.
What?
I'm not shitting you. I actually said that to somebody once. Standing outside talking, and they're like, "Oh, well, my story's way worse." And I'm like, "You're really one of those people that just have to one up, huh?"
Right, but in the down, like you're going the wrong way. We want to lift the vibe. We want to raise the vibration. We don't want to lower the vibration. Oh. She said, they do make me feel like I'm at home, and one of these friends, I have a bond. Okay. So, all right. So hold on to that and go deeper with it. What's the truth? What's really going on there? Make sure that you're diving deep within yourself and that you're, discovering who they really are now, and make sure they're not the one holding back from you.
Maybe they make sure they don't have ulterior motives.
Right. They might be holding back, or they might feel like they're not able to be who they really are. And you might even be able to take that bond deeper, and maybe not. So it's just a matter of discovering who they are now. I helped her start her journey. Oh, for crystals and etc. Oh yeah, great. Yeah.
Awesome.
So dig in deeper, and see what happens. Just make sure you're being you and the you that you are now. And by you being who you are now, um, open the space to let her be who she is now and maybe not who she just used to be. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe both of you have evolved together, even though maybe you weren't together through that process. Maybe you guys are at the same level now, in the same space now. You just don't know it yet.
Right.
So that could be too. So that's fun. Yeah, new growth. Yeah, exactly. So you could have gone, you both grew and in maybe the same direction, but how deep is that? It might be deeper than you're even expecting. So yeah, just be more, maybe try being more open and invite her to be more open. And just you doing that energetically yourself will open that door for her too. I do believe. All right. Whew. All right, you guys. I think we're going to call it a night. Oh, I was like, it was in a 10-year relationship. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good for you. I'm glad you're out of that. And I'm glad you're able to reconnect with people who are supportive. Yeah. And will help you and support you. I'm so glad you're out of that. Ooh.
It's rough being with somebody who controls you like that.
Yeah. It's like you just wake up once you're through it at some point and you're just like, what just happened? What happened to the 10 years of my life and who am I?
I gave 12. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, who am I now? Like,
Right. Crazy. Yeah. All in all, it was 11. It was 10 before I left. And by the time everything was done, it was like, the 11 years. But, oh,
no, I'm
yeah,
going to one up you. I did 12. Ugh.
I know. Oh, terrible.
I did it a year longer than you did.
I don't know how you survived. I barely did.
I moved out of the country. Ha ha! Problem solved.
There you go. That helps. That helps a lot.
See you, South Africa.
Bye. Running away. Ah, I know. I now know what love is. Yes. Wonderful. Heck yeah. That is so awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Love when that happens.
It's amazing what happens when something finally clicks inside of you that says, okay, well, yeah, I guess I was some part of me wanted something like that in my life, but I don't want that no more. I want something better. And then you find somebody that's completely the opposite of what you have always dated. And it's amazing. I've been with the love of my life now for over 10 years, and he found me out of a bad relationship. And we have two beautiful children, and I know what love is now, and it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes we just have to go through a lot of crap to get to
You
the
got to
point.
own your bullshit, and it gets better.
Right. Then you have those people that find each other right out the gate in high school and they fall in love and they're married forever and it's like, gosh, that's amazing. Of course, they have a lot of growing pains still, they
Right.
they do because we all do. We all have growing pains, and I don't think that ever really stops because we're always evolving and growing and learning and changing. It's just having that dedication to do that process together and knowing that love is, solid, makes a huge difference. But I'm not gonna lie, man, those people that find each other so early, I'm so jealous.
Right.
The time that you have had, please cherish and be so thankful for the time that you have had together on this plane so far. That is a gift and a blessing within itself that you've had that time. And but yeah, I do sometimes I'm just like, why couldn't we have met like 12
Right.
years ago, 20 years ago, like just bypass all the BS, it would have been amazing. But everything happens for a reason, and I'm thankful for the now. So Monica said, yeah, 27-year-old relationship, married 22 years, walking It's so hard.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I get it, but stay strong, Monica, because you deserve happiness and love.
Yes, you do.
So I want you to own that. I want you to hold on to it and know that every single day you are walking closer and closer and closer to your joy. Every day you stay strong and you keep moving forward, you are getting closer and closer to your joy. So I get it. I get it. I do. Whew, that's a tough one. All right, you guys, we're kind of on 11 o'clock. So I think, unless somebody else pops on, we're going to call it a night. We're coming on 2 hours. It's crazy. It doesn't seem like 2 hours, though.
Right?
It really doesn't. It's like gone by so fast. Oh, you've been together since you were 14 and he was 18. And now we are 41 and 45. I get it. I mean, that's a long, long time. And, you know, so many questions could come to mind. But honestly, I trust my cards and I trust the information I receive. And I really feel like you're doing the right thing based on, what you've already done and what the cards said here tonight. I think you have your confirmation and definitely think you're doing the right thing. And when we are ready and willing, just like Rose said, to say, I'm done with what has been and I am ready for what I am deserving of, good things happen.
And Monica, it might be you're stepping away now. And maybe this is what you guys need. I mean, you guys have been together forever. Maybe this is what you need, just some time apart, and who knows, maybe you guys can actually find why you fell in love with each other in the first place.
Maybe, yeah. You never know.
Because, I mean, that's a long time. I mean, and you were so young. I mean, I was 15 when I got with my ex. So I understand what it is to get into a relationship at so young. And it becomes, you lose yourself in it almost. And maybe this is what you guys need, is just some space apart to find yourselves again.
And another thing I want to note, 41, I think, is an awesome age. I'm not there yet, but I will be. And
Yes, you will.
I am going to be, super excited when I am. And, that you've lived maybe half your life. You could live to 82. You could live to 92. Like, you have got so much life to live still. Like, there's so much opportunity still, and maybe this separation, like Rose said, creates some kind of shift in the paradigm for you two, and you come back together. Or maybe it creates an opening and you meet somebody new and you get to spend 40 years with you with somebody else.
Right.
Like, that's entirely possible, that you find somebody new and fall in love and you get 40 years with them. Like, anything is possible. So, yes, it's a long time that you are in this relationship, but I don't want you to feel like that's it. Game over, like, please don't feel that way, because you could still have another 40 years with somebody else. So please, please, please don't be like, I'm too old for this dating game. No, you are not.
Right.
No, you are not too old for this dating game, honey. If you want to, when you're ready and you love yourself, okay?
She needs to find herself again, too.
Right. Right. Get you some you time, because, if you've been with him since 14, you need you time. You need time for you to be like, what do I want? What do I deserve? What am I worthy of? What are my goals? What are my dreams? Right? Because it sounds like, for the most part, your kids are almost grown. You got a few more years with the 15-year-old, but this is your time. This is your prime time. Like, what do you want out of life? And you've got years to get after it. Go for it, okay? So don't you sit down and give up.
No.
By any means. Don't you dare do that.
You blow like the wind. You You go your own way. Just go your own way.
Yeah. So, you just figure out what it is that you want and you go for it. And don't let anything stop you. Don't let your kids stop you. Don't let no man stop you. Don't let your mama stop you. Okay? I know you said your mama's there too, which you take care of your mama, but you don't let her stop you neither.
Right?
You find that balance. But you get after it. Don't give up, okay? You've got so much life ahead of you. All right? And I want to know that you know that you've got that much life ahead of you, because you do. I feel it so strong. So please, please, please go create the life you want. It is not too late. Ever, ever. This is just a fresh new start. That's what I'm feeling for you. So, oh, thank you. I hope you have a good evening too. You're so very welcome for your reading. Yeah,
It's an
we're
honor.
hoping to maybe doing this like maybe weekly. So we're gonna shoot for that. We're gonna try for it.
I'm going to try and get her to do it more in the group. So get in
Yeah,
the group.
I would like to do more in the group. It gets really intimate, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of let loose more.
Right. We can be a little more crazy.
Yeah. So
I'll have to watch my mouth so bad.
all right, you guys. That's it for us. It's late. We're going to
All
call it
right.
a night. We got to go find our pictures so you guys can practice in the group.
Right.
Fun
And I want
time.
you guys to love your light, love your shadow, and stay magical.
Yes, definitely. All right, you guys. So much love to you. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.